So you have a son
Yes, I do.
who is 5,
Turning 5.
turning
Yes.
5. Are you in the back of your mind? Are you hoping he gets into this sort of industry as well? Like you said, your father sort of pushed you
Yeah.
into.
Well,
Will
so
this just be a generational thing that lasts
um,
forever? You know, my father before me, my father before me was.
I, I don't really, uh, on one hand, obviously, but when he shows an interest,
Mm,
obviously, I feel like yes, he likes that. So one of the things he really likes to do, and it's one of those things I don't know if it was me who influenced him or if it was him who saw that I like that, so he pushes that as well, and is like doing construction stuff like Lego. He loves Lego. He
mm,
loves doing Lego with me. So we play a lot with Lego, for example, or constructions with wooden blocks.
mm.
He loves doing that with me, doing domino or doing a building or. And I'm not really sure if that's because he sees that I'm also enjoying, and then he pushes to do that, or if it is something that is naturally embedded in him.
Mm.
I have no idea. I haven't. Maybe what he sees is I want to play with daddy. I know he enjoys this, so I enjoy it as well because he's happy and he makes it fun. And so yeah, so in a way, when I see that he's quite good with Lego, I feel quite he might be an engineer.
Sort of like a proud dad moment kind of thing. Yeah.
But any advice I would give him is be a doctor or a lawyer.
Right. For the money, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Uh,
here's a question. So I used to play Lego with my dad when I was young as
mm,
well, and that was when I first sort of started to understand that bricks, for example, should be laid so they're lapping over each other, and like that. Do you do the same thing when you're doing Lego with your son? Like make sure it's engineered correctly.
yeah. He's still very young, but he starts understanding. So sometimes he likes to do. So we build the stuff based on the instructions, and then he
Right.
wants to shatter everything apart, and then he wants to do his own creations.
That's great.
But typically, they become a little bit fragile, and so you need to add a structural element to that. So I say that, and it's my wife feels that you shouldn't be using those words with him. He might be bullied at school. Uh, and then sometimes so what happens is he sees me doing that, but then he can't really get the gist of it yet. And he comes to me and says, Daddy, we need to add structure to this. Can you help me, please? It's like snapping,
Yeah.
and you need to put a brick on top because they need to be out of phase
Yeah.
precisely to get that stiffness. So
Yeah.
he comes to me, oh yeah, and then he does it as well. Yeah, because you have that.
That's quite amazing.
He loves working with tools as well. So when I build IKEA stuff, he knows how to. So one thing he does that probably I don't know if social services will come after me after saying this is, but I've explained to him the risks and everything, and I never had any issue. Is
Touch
to
wood.
touch wood, is changing the batteries of toys.
Oh, fabulous! Yeah. Yeah.
So they always bring that screw for the kids not to touch it. So he goes and he wants to unscrew it,
Yeah.
open it,
Is he good with a
take
screwdriver? Can he do that by himself? Undo the screws? 'Cause
he now can do it.
they're very small screws, aren't
Yeah,
they?
he can
Sometimes,
do
yeah.
it now by himself. If they're a little bit tight, I need to loosen them a bit so that he can do it. But he likes to do that. Take out the old batteries, then put the new ones, close it down. He never put anything in his mouth.
No.
That touch wood exactly. And I think now he's turning 5.
Yeah.
That's already
Yeah.
gone.
That's
But
past.
he loves doing that. He loves putting and when he started wanting to do that by the age of maybe 3, he would be like crying if I wouldn't allow him to do it. So so I have to. He wouldn't be able to take the screw out, but I would do it for him,
Yeah.
help him, and then yeah. So he likes to do those things. Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. That's sort of like handing the reins over to them as much as you possibly can at an early age.
Yeah.
I do the same with my daughters to a certain extent.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think it's because because they see we are having fun as well. I think they probably understand that's probably a good way to connect with us as well.
Mm.
when I build loads of stuff at home, and I'm very proud of something we did. For someone like you, it's probably going to be insulting, and probably you're going to think it's not insulting, but you're going to think it's probably horrendous. But we retrofitted 2 cabinets from IKEA on a wall around fireplace.
Nice.
So they were a lot longer than the fireplace. So I bought all the kit, and I learned that IKEA furniture is cardboard inside.
Yeah, it's really flimsy.
What's this? This cardboard inside, like hexagon. It's quite clever in a way.
Yeah.
But my son,
well, IKEA has optimized their cost for what is it? I don't know.
It looks much better than what it actually is. But he helps me building the stuff, putting the screws, and what he really likes to put is the wooden dowels. Place them there, and then he goes with a wooden hammer, and he back. Yeah, likes to do that. So because we bought our house a year and a half ago, where we did loads of work. We painted the house, built IKEA furniture, made some stuff or adapted stuff as well. And he was there around, and I gave him some simple tasks to keep him busy as well, and make him feel that he was part of the joy.
Yeah, that's brilliant.